If you inspire Dortmund to a UCL final win over the greatest club in history, I can't put into words how much that could define your legacy. There's a difference between a footballer and a footballer. Like, a footballer is, he's pretty good. He does the basics, you understand? Then there's a footballer. Like, a footballer is a guy that has a huge eye test score. He's got the skills to pay the bills. Technique, la ta, la tata, show him leg. He's got all those things that you would know. And all these things, they get born from the all-weather pitch. You see, it's because this is what I've always said about England. England could have an amazing team. The issue with England isn't the talent. The issue with England are the brainless, idiotic coaches who still believe in this called archaic way of playing. Because if you go to streets of South London, North London, East London, if you go to these all-weather pitches, you see some of the most amazing football players that you've ever seen. But most of them, they go off and just do another sport, fall out of sports, or just don't really take it seriously, because when they now go for scouting, the coaches don't pick them, or the coaches don't really appreciate what they're about. Like, I'm sorry, England missed out on Joe Cole. If England understood football and appreciated footballers, you build a team around Joe Cole. Joe Cole is your number 10. Joe Cole is your Totti. That is your Iniesta. That is your Messi. That is your Okocha. That is the brain. That is your superstar. But they never appreciated what a Joe Cole was, and just turned him into just another serviceable player. And this is what it is. Sancho, essentially, he is that dude, because this is a guy that he understands and he gets it. But football is complicated, guys. Football, like, it's complicated. That's why all these data science and data nets trying to turn football into a science. No, you can't. Football will never be an exact science. It's complicated, and I think the beauty in football is in its imperfection and its unpredictability. Because how does that guy that we saw in his first stint at Dortmund do what he did at United? It doesn't make sense. Because we all saw what he was at Dortmund. I said, no, this guy's a fantastic player. And we all saw his amazing performance in that first leg in the CL knockout against PSG when they had Neymar and Mbappe. And just how incredible he was in that number 10 position. So we know the talent is there. We know the skill is there, but at United, it did not work out. But he's come back to Dortmund and he's found himself. Because you see, anybody who's played football at any level, it's by your psychosis. You have to be spiritually and mentally one with yourself. Confidence is a huge thing. Without confidence, you can't play. You know, all those games that the great Messi had where he did not play well, he didn't just lose his talents. He didn't have the confidence. He didn't have the belief. He was not one within himself. Once you're one within yourself, internally, spiritually, then your talents can now say what's up. Your talents cannot say what's up without you in your mind being that dude. It's like in the Matrix, when like Morpheus says to Neo, like, the body cannot live without the mind. Like, he says that, you know, your mind makes it real. So the mind is pivotal to anything that you do. Talent can be times without the mind. So what we've seen for Sancho here is that he's been won. And there's a Sancho narrative here, guys. There is a insane Sancho narrative, because who'd have thought that he would be pivotal in helping Dortmund get into a freaking Champions League final? And what makes it amazing is this is the perfect game for him. Because Real Madrid are an attacking team. They're a direct team, and they're a team that wants to play with you toe-to-toe. And they're a very schizophrenic, jazz-free team. So the stage is perfectly set for Sancho to show himself, to Sancho really express himself. And it is just so fitting. Because yes, he's probably not going to go into the Euros, But the game is at Wembley, and he's going to be there at Wembley in his own home country in a Champions League final. You could not write this stuff better. Like, it is perfect. And if you're Sancho, you know that this is a rare opportunity that you're given. It's not enough just to play well. It's not enough just to play well. And guys, you know where I'm going with this. It's just not enough. Play well. Now, let's say Real Madrid win. They win 3-1. And Sancho's amazing. And Sancho even wins man of the match. Hey, you did your thing. You did the best that you could. And you showed up well individually. It's a final. And there's a trophy there. That's the goal. The goal isn't to be the man of the match. The goal isn't just to wear any medal, gold or silver, no. The goal is to wear a winner's medal, that's gold, and to lift up that trophy. And for Dortmund to do that, they'll need Brands. They'll need Hummels. They'll need the full crook. They'll need Adeyemi. They'll need several of these guys. They'll need Kobel. They're going to need Sancho. And Sancho knows that he's crucial to this. But again, Sancho could do something incredible here. Like, again, we are in legacy-defining territory. Like I told you, I was watching the UCL finals. Mijatovic is a big deal. People say, okay, what's that guy? He was the guy that scored the winning goal that gave Real Madrid their first UCL win in freaking decades. UCL finals are legacy defining. Say what you want about Bale, this, what do you? Bale scored an overhead kick in a UCL final. That happened. He scored an overhead kick in a UCL final. One of the greatest goals in UCL final history. He is goated for that. That's, you can't forget. A UCL final is the biggest stage in club football. No one cares about that Bombers FA Cup. No one cares about that Bombers Copa del Rey. No one cares about that Bombers DFB Pokal. No one cares about that Bombers Copa Italia. Those are Bombers trophies. Okay, with all due disrespect, those are Bombers trophies. No one cares about. When I said, "Oh, what happened in the FA Cup final in the year 18?" No, we're not doing that. No one is searching. Oh, FA Cup final 94. Oh, Copa del Rey 1992. No one gives a damn about that crap. It's about the UCL final. That's what we watch again and again and again. Man, remember what he did in that UCL final? Man, remember Messi's performance, Javi's performance, Cristiano's performance, Hazard. Okay, all right, okay. Sancho, you can etch your name. Because if you etch your name, who cares what happened at United? Who cares? This is the biggest stage, Sancho. It's the biggest stage. It's a UCL final. It's a UCL final. You perform, you lead the door. Let me break it down to you in simple terms, because I'm just blabbering on. Let me talk straight. Jadon Sancho, if you inspire Dortmund to a UCL final win over the greatest club in history, I can't put into words how much that could define your legacy. The discussions we would have will frighten me. So Sancho, you could be at the cusp of one of the greatest feats in history, because you're facing pretty much an unbeatable force. Guys are saying that no, Dortmund. Guys are saying you're just there to make up the numbers, man. That just stay there, get beats, F off. So it's like you could do something crazy. And here's the thing. I don't know whether he will. I can't predict the future. I don't know if he will. He's got the ability. He's got psychology. And there is no greater motivator than I want to prove the haters wrong. Whew. Whew. Like, that's one of the biggest motivators in life. Oh, you thought I was done? You thought I was finished? I'm gonna prove you wrong.